All right, welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by A.G. Hines Company. Construction continues, folks. And if you need building materials, go to A.G. Hines Company. That's where the number one contractors state have been going for 100 years. They're offering curbside service right now. They're staying 6 feet away from you. You don't have to sign anything when you make a purchase. It's impressive what they're doing at A.G. Hines Company. You can check them out online as well. Visit their website. These guys do great work. A big pillar in the community, A.G. Hines Company. Okay. This week I was listening to some Boston radio where Tom Brady's no longer there, and somebody said, who's the face of Boston sports now? And it made me think, who's the face of Tennessee sports right now? Because if you go back in time, there was a year, it's Allen Houston. Heath Schuler. When you think UT Sport, Heath Schuler is the poster boy. Peyton Manning, obviously. There were times Todd Helton, Shamiqua Holtzclaw, Candace Parker, Eric Berry, Al Wilson. I can go down Josh Dobbs recently, Chris Lofton. Is there a face of Tennessee athletics right now? Because a couple of years ago it would have been Grant Williams. Is there someone on the basketball team? Normally you think quarterback. That isn't the case. Is there one right now?
And you're going athlete, not coach.
Just athletes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Just athletes.
I thought about that, and I would lean toward right now Trey Smith. I think he would be the closest that you've got. He just won the Jason Witten Man of the Year award. He also won the Fritz Pollard Award. He overcame, as we know, the blood clots and other issues to play at a very high level. He just, I thought, destroyed Javon Kinlaw of South Carolina, who looks like a top 10 prospect in the NFL. And plus, he's got that deadgum big cowboy hat. I think that's a pretty good look. So I'm going to go with Trey Smith right now as my pick to be the face.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name I had in mind. And look at the reaction that he got in his press conference when he announced that he was returning to Tennessee. Just incredible the amount of appreciation that fans showed to him and the respect for what he has been through, how hard he has worked. His desire to succeed at the college level and eventually get a pro career in doing it for his mom. I think there is a connection there. Maybe it's not quite to the level of some of the other names that you mentioned, John, but in terms of who would be in best position to fill that role, I think it would be Trey Smith.
That's where I would go too, but I'll give you something that I thought was very interesting. A few weeks ago, David Oven did a poll with The Athletic where he just asked Vol fans different questions about the team, about the coaching staff. One of them was, who's your favorite player on the team? And I thought, well, that's going to be Trey Smith in a walk. And David was on the show. He thought it would be Trey Smith in a walk. It's Henry To'oTo'o. Now, it's a poll. It's one survey. So who knows? But that surprised me. If you could have, I would think in the state of Tennessee, if you did any poll with anybody, the answer would be Trey Smith because of what he's done and what he's overcome. But to see a poll that had several hundred people take part in it and they say, To'oTo'o is my guy, that surprised me a little.
Maybe it would have been Trey Smith if it was Trey To'oTo'o.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like that last name.
I wonder if it's just the offensive line thing.
It could very well
It's
be.
a position that's not a sexy position.
And I think they're both great players. They're All-American caliber players, in my opinion.
I just don't know that, Trey Smith could be up there, but I just don't see him as the Peyton Manning, Heath Schuler.
Oh, he's not.
Eric Berry, Chris Lofton.
Yeah. I'm taking the best guy that I think
but
out
I'm
of
not sure he should. Yes, but I'm not sure he shouldn't be. But I just don't think he is for some reason. Possibly the offensive line thing.
And again, his story, I think, is terrific.
I agree. I agree. All right. When we come back, we're starting a new series on the show called Hindsight 2020. We're going to look back at the best or the most amazing. And next, the most amazing Tennessee football game that we saw or covered. That's next. Come on back on the Sports Source.